What's up, folks? So the last video I did reacting to Ozzy Osbourne's I Don't Want to Stop, I changed the format as far as reviewing, and I'm going to do it here. I'm going to continue to go down the falling in reverse rabbit hole. So instead of reacting bar by bar and all the frequent stops, I'm going to do a summarization of reaction after each verse. So with that said, today's video, we're reacting to Falling in Reverse, Voices in My Head. Okay.
The voices in my head keep on telling me to pray, cause I'm spinning like a carousel, circling the train. Hit the bottom of the bottle, I don't wanna feel the pain, but that is all I got for now. I don't wanna talk about the voices in my head keep on begging me to stay. If I pull the trigger now, then the demons go away. And I know my time is coming, so there ain't no time to waste. So that is all I got for now, I don't wanna talk about the voices in my head keep telling me to choose a side. It's heaven or hell, like it's do or die. I'm a sad boy, you know better. Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head keep telling me I'm not okay. It's feeling like a hurricane in my brain. Dark clouds, hard times, bad weather. Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head keep on telling me I'm gonna. And I don't wanna talk about the trauma. They're telling me I'm fine, but we both know that's a fucking lie. I'm losing my mind, but I don't wanna talk about it. The voices in my head keep giving me the worst advice.
Holy shit. Okay. First, let me react. I'm going to react to, I think, 3 different things. The video, the lyrics, and the sound. The sound is, as always, I should be used to this by now. The sound is fantastic. I heard at least 2 amplifications in that first verse. And each amplification, it makes the song like more powerful and more of a banger. So that's sonically speaking. 2 amplifications. The music video, it shows him fighting the voices. I'm guessing this is him fighting the voices in his head, or if not him, the good voice fighting all the bad voices in his head. The illustration is incredible so far. And again, that's something I should be used to by now. Then we get to the lyrics. The voices in my head keep on telling me to pray, because I'm spinning like a carousel circling the drain, hit the bottom of the bottle. I don't want to feel the pain. So that's addiction right there. To numb the pain. Well, he says, I don't want to feel the pain, and hit the bottom of the bottle. Sometimes folks may look at that as a way to numb the pain or just be done with the pain, temporarily speaking. And I'm only speaking for me, but this speaks to me in a way that I don't think many songs have done before. Whereas, like, I've gone through my own mental shit where I've been depressed, I've suffered with anxiety, and I've had, during that time span, thankfully, I've gotten over to the other side of it, to where, and not to say that I won't get into a funk now and then, but when I do get into a funk, I've learned how to use the proper tools for me to get out of that funk as quickly as possible. It's no longer a long-term duration of a couple of days or a week or more where I just feel like shit. I figured my shit out. But this says to me that when you're going through everything that you're going through and you find temporary solutions for it, it's like at some point you're going to have to battle the voices in your head. For me, I had to travel, like, talking about mentally anyway, I had to travel back to all of my past traumas and make peace with it and realize that just because of the actions of other people or even my own actions where I made mistakes, I had to learn how to, in my case, for me, the mistakes that I made, I had to learn how to forgive myself. But when it came to past traumas because of other people, I had to learn to let it go and move on. I guess a forgive but not forget sort of a thing. So this speaks to me like hard. The voices in my head keep telling me to choose a side, heaven or hell, like it's do or die. I'm a sad boy, you know better. Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head keep telling me I'm not okay because it's feeling like a hurricane in my brain. Dark clouds, dark skies, bad weather. Oh man, that's the, I would say, and again, I'm not going to speak for everyone because everyone's got their own things that they have to deal with. But for me, dark clouds, dark skies, bad weather, it is clear that Ronnie has gone through some shit. I don't know what shit exactly, but I'm going to have to research that, like if he has gone through some shit, cuz this, he has conviction with his lyricism, his voice, no pun intended, while singing this song or rapping this song. Please don't make this last forever. And then you get to that chorus part, and I really, really like the style that he did it with. The the words that ends in or that rhymes with I. So the I rhyming words. So I. That was terrible. I. You get it. The voices in my head keep telling me I'm gonna die, yeah. And I don't want to talk about the drama. I'm trauma, yeah. They keep telling me I'm fine. We both know that's a fucking lie, yeah. I'm losing my mind, but I don't want to talk about it. And that's a powerful line right there. When you're going through your shit and people may ask you, hey, how's everything going? I'm fine. And you just sweep your mental health issues under the rug because you don't want to talk about it to anyone else. I don't want to talk about it. And then when you're on your own, when you go back to your house, or if the person leaves your house, whatever, then you go back inside your mind and back to the battle you go. This is a powerful song.
Voices in my head keep giving me the worst advice. Kamikaze crash like a suicide. I'm a lost boy, you know better. Please don't make this last forever. Voices in my head keep telling me that I'm insane, and maybe I'm a little bit that won't change. Hard clouds, hard times, bad weather. Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head keep on telling me I'm gonna. Voices in my head keep on telling me I'm cursed. I'm paranoid.
So this man was, I think, taking the bad thoughts, like all of the bad thoughts he has in his head, just taking them out one by one in the city, on the streets, wherever. And then he gets into this building, and the voices in my head keep giving me the worst advice. Kamikaze, I can talk. Kamikaze crash like a suicide. I'm a lost boy. You know better. Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head keep telling me I'm insane, and maybe I'm a little bit. That won't change. Dark clouds, dark skies, bad weather. Please don't make this last forever. My goodness. My goodness. And that continues battling the voices in your head. So he was taking out, I believe, the voices in his head. Either he was doing it in his head, or maybe the good thoughts or the good voices or the good voice. It seems like if there is a good voice, there's only one versus a mob of bad voices. It's either him taking out each bad voice one by one, or the lone good voice taking out the bad voices one by one. And now we get into this building.
Keep on telling me I'm cursed. I'm paranoid, I don't wanna make it any worse. We're all gonna die, but first things first, I'm gonna take the world with me when they put me in the dirt. The voices in my head keep on telling me I'm cursed. I'm paranoid, I don't wanna make it any worse. We're all gonna die, but first things first, I'm gonna take the world with me when they put me in the dirt. Move!
Okay. And I'm assuming what's coming up next is the final chorus, but oh my gosh. Visually speaking, this video where after taking out all the bad voices in the street, whatever, he gets into this building and he's surrounded. He's getting jumped, or the voices, the bad voices in this room are attempting to jump him. And he takes out all of the bad voices by himself in just that one scene, that one fight right there. And the lyrics, the voices in my head keep telling me I'm cursed. I'm paranoid. I don't want to make it any worse. We're all going to die, but first things first, I'm going to take the world with me when they put me in the dirt. This man, he's definitely gone through some stuff. And it seems like to an extreme degree. And if that is the case, I'm glad that he fought the good fight. And I'm guessing he came out on the other side. Because musically, sonically, this is therapy. At least for me anyway. Like, this is definitely going to be one of those tools that I use in case, not even in case, inevitably I'm going to go through something. But this is going to be added to my tools to help me get out of that funk as quickly as possible. So he just whooped all of the voices' ass in that building, and now he's in an elevator.
Trauma! They're telling me I'm fine, but we both know that's a fucking lie. I'm losing my mind, but I don't want to talk about it. Keep on telling me to play, cause I'm spinning like a carousel, circling the train. Hit the bottom of the bottle, I don't want to feel the pain. I'm losing my mind, but I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, so there's a lot to unpack there. So the elevator doors open up and he's taking on, I guess, the huge crowd of voices at once. So the voices, the level of voices oh my gosh, the level of voices that he's had to combat throughout this video. The first verse, it was taking out one voice at a time individually. Then in the second verse, he had to take on a circle of voices. And then at the end of this music video, he takes on, and this I think just shows that he has so many more voices in his head that they were all waiting for him and he had to take them on at once, and he was successful to start. This man individually worked out the voices, destroyed voices, but then the remaining voices, it was just too much to handle. But I think that showed progression. That okay, you're going through whatever it is that you're going through mentally, you're not going to be able to get out of it in one swoop, but you can make progress. I think this shows the progression for Ronnie based off the leveling up that he displayed in this video. Individual voices to a circle of voices to the rest of the voices at once. And he was able to take a lot of those voices out. But I think that showed progression and the strength that he's gaining each time that he fights his inner voices. That, okay, you're not going to be able to do it just in one fight overall. You're going to have to get better and develop more tools within yourself to get better, and you'll get stronger mentally. This is a deep, deep video. And something else that I took away, or I just realized at the very end of this, was that, oh, that's right. The video started with him in a jail cell, in a prison suit. And this whole time, I know I've been talking about it, but the illustration behind this is crazy, because it's like, oh, that's right. He started in prison, in a jail cell. And then it comes back after all the fighting of the voices in his head. Comes back to him outside of his voices, back in the jail cell. That is excellent storytelling. It's excellent illustration. That is amazing. And at this point, I shouldn't even be surprised anymore, because every song that I've listened to so far by Falling in Reverse, it has a story, a message. And again, not to leave the rest of the band out, but there were multiple times, and I'm sure I forgot to mention this in the other two songs, Prequel and Zombified, the amplification of the sound, sonically speaking, is always done at the perfect time. And it forces you to gravitate towards the song even more. Whereas every time when the drums, the bass, the guitar, when they amplify it, it's like, oh hell yeah, I want more of that. Yo, impeccable. Your thoughts in the comments section below. We will see you next time.